Ready?
Yeah.
All right. India Tigers in Texas. Thanks for being here at Geodesic Sound. So y'all have a new album, Dose, that's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any themes that tie those songs together on the new album?
The theme is I got chimes now, sticking them wherever I can stick them.
I think there's perhaps like more of an aesthetic sound
Feel that
theme.
okay.
I think definitely. I think the track choice and the ordering of the tracks, the album is meant to be listened to as a whole piece, and it does continue, like the tracks continue into each other. So there is sort of a sonic story being told. I don't know if the lyrical content necessarily kind of all comes together, but it is definitely intended as a unified experience.
This is your second kind of full-length album. How do you think you've evolved from the first album to now to Dose in terms of your songwriting or craftsmanship?
We spent obviously a lot more time playing live and playing those songs. When we recorded the first album, I think we're still kind of like figuring out what we sound like and what we want to sound like. And I think we had more, I guess, like purpose and intention going in. And I think it represents more like what the last few years of shows are actually sounding like. So I think it's closer to what the live show is necessarily than the first album.
Yeah, quite a bit of time has passed since that first one. And there's been different iterations of the lineup. I mean, all four of us have kind of been the core of the group, but we've had different people sort of come in and out since then. But yeah, definitely the sound of this album is definitely what the current sound of the band is live. So that's satisfying for us, I think.
What was the songwriting process for some of these songs, or how did you approach different songs?
Some of them we've had in the pocket for a while.
Yeah, like at least one of the songs, Jabberwocky on the album,
and that's evolved finally, but like we've been playing that.
We were playing it live around the time that we put the first album out.
Yeah, it didn't quite make the cut the first time around.
Which is good, because it's evolved a lot since then. As far as like processes go, I think it's all kind of different. We write them together, but sometimes like Mel will come in with like some, lyrics or like vocal,
like a melody, like I'll know how I want it to go, and I make them figure it out.
Every now and then I'll record like GarageBand or Logic demos at home, just to have like maybe kind of like a verse, chorus, basic idea, and then we like flesh it all out together.
One of them we finished in the studio too. Yeah, San Francisco came together really fast.
That was like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just jamming.
That was literally like I was listening to Pretty Woman, and I was like, and I was like, oh man, that's a cool drum beat. And then, I was also listening to Melt With You too, like some other song, and I kind of put those two drum beats together, and Jaren just followed really quick, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't really change too much from what we did that day.
It did not.
Yeah, that one came together pretty much in a single day almost.
The middle section where
he was doing something in guitar, and I was like, I could do it too on my drums. So we were just mimicking what we were trying to do, and it just came out real quick.
Artists that were inspiring you, like what have y'all been listening to that kind of helped get your
King Giz.
King Gizzard and Illusion Wizard is no kings, but King Gizzard. The one true king. I mean,
we love the Black Angels. That's always been like a huge.
And Kikagaku Moyo, I feel like has really opened some doors. Percussion stuff.
Mel stuff for
it's
sure.
Like they're amazing, and you're like, oh, I want to do that. I need that thing.
Yeah,
it's like a magic show.
We really did pick up a lot of stuff.
Well, I don't think we necessarily sound like them. I would love if we did.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't think we sound like any of these bands, but definitely like we inform our approach
like
for sure.
Ethos or aesthetic or something. And then, I don't know, Frankie and the Witch Fingers, we really love those guys. And these are all bands that we love to go see live as often as we can. And that's a big part of it, too. It's like listening to the records, but like...
You got to get in the pit.
You
got to get in there.
The last question here is, what do you think has been the impact of the Galveston kind of local art scene and community down there on your own music and your own art?
Yeah, well, it's an island, right? And so I always kind of think about it like, in the Galapagos, you have this sort of isolated environment, and you get all sorts of weird species, right? And so we are a psych rock band. We have many cool friends and other contemporary artists in that scene, but we're the only one from Galveston, really. And Galveston is very close to Houston and not too far from Austin, but it is an island, and you do find yourself kind of isolated down there. And I think that really was good for us to hone our own unique sound.
You're not getting influenced by anybody else making the same kind of music that you're making.
Yeah, not immediately around you. Like, there's no, I think, pressure to like need to fit within a certain kind of niche. We like what we like.
We got to build our own thing.
Yeah. And like, I think in Galveston, since it is a smaller scene, you end up, whereas like in a place like Austin, or you'll have like very specific niche kind of shows where it's bands pretty close in genre, but in Galveston it could be like us with like a punk or hardcore band, or like,
and maybe like somebody's
Flynn
rapping.
would be rapping.
Yeah. And then everybody's coming to the shows. There's not just like people only going to certain genres.
Right, a certain scene or whatever.
And it's evolved. Galveston's popping off right now. The music scene's pretty big, but like when we were first going, there's only a couple bands.
Yeah,
and,
not a whole lot. It was definitely do it yourself kind of thing.
super DIY. But when a show's happening, everybody wants to go to the show because something's fucking happening. It's finally happened. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. I don't know. At least that was with me.
Yeah,
I was getting
for sure.
I think a big part too, like we're really lucky to live in it's called the National Hotel Artist Lofts in Galveston. Actually, most of us live there or have lived there at different points over the years, and we've got like just a really cool network. Or like all of our neighbors are doing cool creative things. A lot of people come to the building that are doing things, so we end up being like able to work with different people that are doing things.
And everybody wants to fuck with each other, like we lived at another art space where nobody wanted to collaborate on stuff, and I thought like that was lame. I thought it was lame because we're nice and we want to hang out, and like if you are neighbors with somebody and they do something incredible, it's like, hey, well, like let's do something together, But Galveston, everybody there is always collaborating, and they want to be involved with each other in all different mediums too. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What are the origins of the band name? Where did that come from?
Well, you're really gonna age the band on this one.
Oh yeah,
because it does date back to
we're old now.
Election night of 2016.
Yeah, it was the Trump's first election, and like we were all bummed. Everyone was like crying and like miserable, and
the results were coming in, and we were at the bar,
and everyone's getting like
drowning
hammered. And I had swung back home, and I had my dog, and my neighbor was doing a watch party, and I'm just like in their house. We're all talking about stuff, and it was basically like, if war breaks out in America and shit hits the fan, there are more tigers in private captivity in the state of Texas than there are wild in the whole world. So if those tigers get released, it's going to be like India, tigers in Texas, because they're going to thrive in this environment. They're going to be swimming in the bay and catching fish because tigers can just do anything.
Yeah.
And that's where it came from. So I had this note on my phone from that night, and I'm at practice, and I'm like, we didn't have a name, and it's really hard. We were like,
we had so many weird ideas. Yeah.
And I had this note in my phone, and I was like, India Tigers in Texas, and I'm like telling the dudes about it, and I'm like, oh, well, that's the name. That's their name. And I was like, okay. So now it's our name, and it's long.
I wouldn't advise anyone to make a band name anywhere close to that. I think it's been correct on marquees or posters about maybe 25% of the time.
Of Texas.
Of Texas.
From Texas.
India Tigers in Texas. India Tigers of Texas.
Indian Tigers.
Yeah. And we're always like, dang, they got it wrong, but wait, whatever.
Yeah, and our name's not grammatically correct. Like,
I mean, right? It's like,
it's weird.
There should maybe be like a comma after India.
Yeah, there should be a comma after India, but whatever.
That would make it even more hard to find.
India,
Oops.
That's it.
Thanks so much for sitting down with us and performing all these
Yeah.
things with us.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, it was a true pleasure. Yeah.
Thank you.